A new casino over in Schenectady, Rivers Casino, nice little venue, a little bit smaller than the Washington Avenue Armory, but a great venue nonetheless. I look forward to being there next.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that event as well.
Here we go,
Now
we got the main event. Davie Doolen coming down.
This kid's a character.
He's coming down Tom Petty, you gotta love it.
Keys to victory for Davie Doolen tonight.
Keys for victory, Davie Doolen, control, control, control. Do not let Adam Barrett use his feet and keep control on the ground.
You know, his brother had a great showing, Mike Doolen, early in the fight. I'm sure he's looking for the same outcome. I'm ready for this. We know Adam Barrett's got great karate background, solid submission background. This should be a great barn burner.
This should be an amazing fight.
Let me tell you, look at MMA, Mohawk Valley MMA. They come with an army. Look how many guys are back there.
They roll deep.
Yeah.
And they're coming from Utica. They're coming 90 minutes east. And that's the thing about MMA. They are really a family. They love each other.
Will, let's get a photo for the cameraman. There we go.
What's going on, bud? Good to see you, Matt.
I liked it. I liked it.
Davie Doolen's the older brother by a year of his brother Mike Doolen. Now, I've interviewed Davie Doolen in the past on the radio. I've done a radio show with SportsOnTheGo1.com. He's an interesting character, this guy. He's very confident. Some might say cocky, but he gets the job done.
You have to be confident and cocky to win inside that cage.
He's 2-0 right now, looking for his third win as an amateur, fighting Adam Barrett, who's 4-1, seeking his fifth win in the cage.
I've trained with Adam Barrett myself physically, and he is absolutely no slouch, even being a smaller guy. Me being a heavyweight, I've done some rounds with him, and he's not a man to be messed with. So it's going to be a great fight. Adam Barrett being accompanied to the cage by Brian Bury and Mike Wacker, both excellent jiu-jitsu coaches, as well as Dan Van Alst, the striking coach for Brian Bury Jiu-Jitsu. Excellent coaching corner for Adam Barrett.
Adam Barrett shows up with the beard this time. Cage was 34, he was clean shaven. Round one of the title fight, main event, Bantamweight title fight, Cage Wars 35.
We hear the screams of Doolen.
Yeah, you're going to hear the crowd going
And here's the thing, this is Barrett's hometown.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, this should be a great one. So the referee's giving the last instructions to his fighter.
It's the main event. Here we go. It's what it built up to right here.
I'm pumped.
So's the announcer.
Ryan Peterson, yeah,
he's fired up.
Yeah, he got everyone into this one. Adam Barrett's another one of these guys, real quiet. I met him at the post-fight party. And last time at Cage Wars 34, he's a very humble, very quiet guy, just very...
One of the nicest, most respectful guys you'll ever meet. Here's the difference with Adam than most guys. Adam is a martial artist who happens to fight in a cage. He's not a cage fighter. So he just acts on a different level. He really is just a martial artist.
Should be a great one. I'm pumped. Here we go. Davie Doolen, Adam Barrett, Bantamweight Cage Wars Championship title on the line. USMTA referees about to signal. Here we go.
They bring him to the center cage. Going to touch gloves. Here we go. Adam got that very Taekwondo style, light on the feet, looking to do something with those legs.
I'm curious to see how long the patience of both fighters is going to stay there and wear thin before. There we go, the first strike, and Adam's bringing it. Going right to the guillotine.
Right to the guillotine and guard. Does he have it locked in? Doolen has some composure.
Doolen is really in trouble right here. That looks pretty tight.
That does look very tight. Oh.
He got out. He got his head out. Popped out, huh?
Yep, he got his head
I don't know
out.
if Adam gave that up or if he just...
no, he got his head out.
Impressive by Davie Doolen, because that's not easy.
But again, Barrett's only in close guard, but it is that advanced rule, so you can strike to the face, so let's see.
This is amateur advanced rules, ladies and gentlemen, in New York State. 2 or more fights, you are allowed to strike to the head.
Adam comfortable on the bottom. Look for that armbar. Look for that
Yeah,
armbar.
that's where he got
does he have it?
Time.
Let's see. Doolen fighting for that arm.
There he is locking up that leg, but he lets it go. And Doolen fights out. This is going to be a great one.
This is going to be great, yep. Doolen very composed. So is Adam. You hear Adam's corner saying create an angle. They want to create an angle to execute that choke.
And as we know in any combat sport, angles are crucial to success.
Absolutely. That changes the game in the submissions and the striking. Adam working his way up high, looking for that triangle or armbar. He might transition both ways.
Yeah, Doolen's
Davie
looking
looks
for that
step over.
slam, but Bartle did a smart move and grabbed his leg.
Adam Barrett, yep.
Excuse me, yeah, that's...
Adam's very composed right now. He's looking for that arm. He's looking to roll over for a Kimura on the left arm of Doolen.
I tell you, both Doolen and Barrett are staying very busy.
Yes. Both come from great schools with great training partners. Now, if you notice, Doolen's trying to put him up against the cage, negate those angles, and negate him getting to that hip.
This is MMA versus Brian Barrett of BJJ.
Now, if you notice, he's cramming Adam up against that cage, so he really loses his leverage, and he's at a mechanical disadvantage. Mohawk Valley guys are just grinders. They grind you out. Armbar. Oh! We hear MVMMA's crowd going wild.
I'm not sure who's home. You said Barrett's the hometown kid.
Doesn't sound like it.
No, it does not.
If you look, Barrett's trying to work the feet up high. He's trying to make something happen. He opened up that guard because he wants to be offensive.
10-second warning for the end of the first round. Big round for the two fighters. That's a tough one to call.
I give that round to MVMMA, all right? Because the effective grappling was there. Striking could have went to Barrett, but cage control Doolen. And when you heard Barrett's corner, they said he's got to get on top.
Yeah, that was a great round by the two fighters. I'm interested to see how the judges score it. I'm going to have to lean your way as well and say that it was one round to MVMMA.
Yep. Again, I give the striking to Barrett, but the effective grappling and cage control Doolen. And you know, Barrett's corner actually kind of seconded that.
Definitely. Mike
Wacker taking control in the corner, giving him some instructions on some overhook, underhook to create some reversals and flips.
Look at Davie Doolen, watching him sit on the stool. He doesn't even look like he's, breathing heavy. He doesn't even look like he's been fighting.
These MVMMA guys, man, they have gym wars. These guys are no joke. They come to fight.
He's a character.
Shit, he probably fights with his brother at home for the hell of it. Here we go. They meet in the center of the cage. No glove touch. If you notice, Davie's really heavy on that front leg. He wants a takedown.
Tried to go for that reversal.
But now Adams on top. His coaches are very happy with this in the side mount.
Best way to finish when you take someone down.
He's looking to go knee on belly. You hear the corner saying knee on belly. North-south. Nice job by Doolen. Good job by Doolen. Excellent composure.
Looked like Barrett was trying to go for that guillotine choke, but just kind of gave it up when he fell to his back.
He spent a lot more energy than Doolen just did. You hear the chants of Doolen.
Now's the time for Doolen to go to work as he's fighting hand control.
Barrett's corner calling for wrist control. They want to isolate one arm from the bottom.
Doolen finally gets the right arm free.
He's working up high with those hooks, though. Watch him work for a triangle or an arm bar. He's trying to work those hips up high. There he goes for the arm bar right there.
There he is, right there. Doolen's doing
now he's
a great
hooking
job
the hip.
defending it, though.
Doolen's doing the right thing, pushing down in and trying to pull that arm out.
Choppy shots to open it up.
Good composure by Doolen. Good job by Adam Barrett, not committing to that too much, going back to the guard, starting over.
Adam Barrett's doing a great job from bottom.
Barrett closes the guard up. Again, closed guard, you're limited, but you do kind of lock your opponent down. He's working it up for that triangle, left foot up over the shoulder.
Help Davie Doolen that he's on top, but he's not doing as much as
arm bar
on bottom.
Arm bar, oh!
Barrett keeps going for these submissions. Davie Doolen is struggling.
It's helping Davie, but who knows what that looks like to the judges.
I think Davie Doolen needs to let go and get back to his feet.
Or, yeah, do something, apply some sort of pressure, because right now he's letting Barrett try different things.
And there's a big hammer shot from Davie Doolen.
Now, really, Doolen should get his left arm inside of Barrett's right arm and apply some pressure to the throat and start throwing some strikes. Instead, he's giving him the neck and the arm every time. He's going for it right there. He's going for it.
Davie Doolen's fighting off this arm triangle, arm bar.
He doesn't have the angle. He doesn't have the angle.
Doolen's going to pop his little head out like he's giving birth.
Yep, side mount, side mount. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Here we go.
What a round. This needs to be some big shots by Davie Doolen.
End of the round. Great round.
Yeah.
Who do you give that to, Kyle?
That's a tough one. I don't know. Barrett had so much going on from bottom. Constant motion, constant attacks with the submission. I'm going to have to give it to Barrett.
I would give it to Barrett as well, just for that reason. And that's why I said it wasn't good for Davie. Even though he was defending those submission attempts, he just let him continue to submit it.
Great round. I'm going to have to go one apiece between these two fighters. Right now, we have the ring girl broad strutting her stuff with the round 3, final round of the night.
Dan Van Alsten there giving Adams some instruction. Brian Bury, Mike Wacker both in the corner, talking to him, telling him what they expect of him. Meanwhile, Duff's over there getting Davie fired up.
Most definitely, and everyone tuning in, thank you.
Look at the difference in the corner, though. Duff is in his face firing up. These guys are more calm and collected. It just shows the different energies of the camps.
Most definitely. This is the most important round. I'm curious to see how they come out. Both fighters are taking it to the ground. Let's see if they stand up and try and strike.
And they both look ready.
Most definitely. For all we know, it could be 2-0 one way, 1-1 one way, and that was a telegraph that shot.
That was there. You got to set that up.
I'm surprised he didn't let him back up. I thought he was going to let him, but he pounced on him and trying to work from here.
And the MMA guys are programmed to come, though. They're programmed to come at you and grind you.
Most definitely. But you feel Davie Doolen's playing in Adam Barrett's game right here.
Just laying there, letting Adam try submissions, yes, unless he can neutralize and control the position.
Sneaking out of there.
I'd make him stand up. Make him stand up.
And now they're back up to their feet. And this is what the fans have been waiting for. After a hard-fought grappling match thus far.
Barrett's corner calling for leg kicks. Down to the ground
Davie
into
Doolen's
half
on
guard.
top, but now he's got to get to work. He's got to find a way, I think, to pin his hands, Barrett's hands, and just start throwing some shots.
Yes, hard ground and pound.
Barrett does a phenomenal job with hand control.
Well, and if you hear Barrett's corner, they're calling for submission attempts from guard. They're calling for a Kimura. They're calling for arm bars. So they're okay with him in this position. Again, it's not ideal, but they're confident in their fighter being able to pull something out.
Most definitely is Davie Doolen's teammate, Brandon Bartle, found out the hard way in his last fight at Cage Wars 34. Barrett snagged an arm bar that ended it.
Yep. And again, that's why I think it'll mean a little bit extra to Duff and his crew if they can pull out this win. They're calling for Barrett to hit the underhooks in the sweep, trying to get out of that position. So now they see that they need to get him on top and get him dominant.
This is Cage Wars 35, ladies and gentlemen. The final round of the main event between Davie Doolen and Adam Barrett in a 135 Bantamweight title fight. Will Barry and myself, Kyle Carroll, both have it one apiece going into the third round. Best of three rounds.
And so far, I'm giving this round to Davie because Adam's not tried a ton of submissions. This is
He
Davie
hasn't been able
controlling.
to do a whole lot in this. I would agree.
He's
Throwing
trying to
some
bring those
shots.
legs up high, but it's not working. Adam has to do something to make this happen right now.
Davie Doolen's getting some shots in there, but how effective are these little short shots?
Well, you know, it's not even about effective at this point, about who's going to steal the rounds.
Oh, how the judges see the fight going.
Now, if you notice, Adam's whipping that leg over, trying to get that, hook that left arm of Doolen. Now he's bringing that left leg up, trying for that triangle. Here we go.
And there he goes. He looks
Trying
like
to bring the arm across. But he doesn't have the angle. See, he's too straight on. He's got to create the angle.
There's that 10-second warning. Can he get this finish?
And can he finish in 10 seconds?
Adam Barrett's fighting everything he's got as Davie Doolen's fighting to hang in.
And that's it right there,
What a
end of round
fight.
3. It goes to the judges. Let's see, folks.
I thought he was going to get him at the end right there.
So did I.
Tough fighters, these two.
If he had another minute and a little bit more of an angle, he'd have had it.
What a fight.
Excellent fight. I give it to Davie Doolen, though, 2-1.
Yeah, I think Davie Doolen did enough for that third to snag at least 2 rounds in this fight. Should be interesting, though, to see how the judges see it, because
It's going to be interesting to see how the crowd reacts either way. Good thing we're on the inside of the cage.
yeah, right?
We're safe.
I mean, like, in an Army helmet in case things start flying.
We'll hide it on the table.
As the fans are shouting inside the ring.
Excellent show of sportsmanship between Davie and Adam.
Awesome fight. President Cage Wars Tim Rankin's in there with New York State Assemblyman Angelo Santa Barbara.
Knowing Adam, watching the way he's reacting, I think he knows that he did not compete to the level in which he wanted to right now.
He believes he could fight better
Yes.
in his eyes.
Yes.
I can see that. I think they both understand, though, how hard and tough of a fight this was. You know what? There might be a rematch in the future for these two, or we might see Brandon Bartle back in here fighting.
You never know. And what I say about MVMMA in the beginning, they're meat and potatoes grinders.
And here's the official decision from Ryan Peterson. And decision goes via split to Adam Barrett.
Wow. You
Like
know
we
what?
said, you don't want to leave it to the judges.
You don't want to leave it to the judges, but I don't see how they scored that 30-27. I have no idea. Having been a judge and a ref, I have no idea how that was 30-27.
Yeah, that's pretty shocking. 29-28, I can understand. 30-27, I can't.
The crowd is very rightfully upset with that call.
Interesting call. Congratulations to Adam Barrett, the new Cage Wars 135 Bantamweight champion. And we're going to grab him right before our referee comes out for a quick interview, and then we can wrap it up, and we'll be out of here, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I'll tell you what, that sets an interesting show up for 36, doesn't it?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. I'm going to have to talk to Tim Rankin and see what kind of fighters we got lining up, and there's so many up at the top at 135 that so much could happen.
I mean, I think Brandon Bartle's going to want a rematch.
Oh, I think most definitely. I think he's earned one.
I do
with
too.
The big win over Deshaun Cassius tonight.
We're going to grab Adam Barrett here, folks.
Adam, congratulations, the new Cage Wars Bantamweight champion. Tell us how you feel after that victory.
Tired.
It was a hard-fought win. Davie Doolen's a very tough opponent. Tell us your thoughts going through each round.
To be honest, I had a game plan, and it always goes out the window. I'm trying to work on my striking, but obviously I need some more work on that. We tied up. I felt like I was more comfortable controlling him, even though I was on the bottom. Again, I train a lot of jiu-jitsu, so I'm comfortable on the bottom. I think that fight could have gone either way, so today I got lucky again, I guess.
Some might say you're the Mohawk Valley MMA killer right now, two in a row. But you did an excellent job with hand control while on bottom as well as staying active. How important is it for the hand control and for yourself moving around, trying to get those positions?
Yeah, I mean, I was constantly moving. I knew if I was going to be on the bottom, if I sit still, I wasn't going to get the win at all or have a chance for it. So I knew if I was constantly controlling the overhook, I was looking for flower sweeps. You saw many armbar attempts, triangle at the end, wish I had a little more time, but I just kept busy. Tried to punch on the bottom, be aggressive, trying to punch them to open up some submissions, which it started to work. But luckily,
what was going
I got
through
the
your
split
mind
decision.
before they announced the official decision? Did you feel like you had enough?
I didn't think I had
Did you
it.
expect a 30-27?
No, I was actually surprised about that when I heard the first one. I thought it was going to be each one would be close and it would have gone to him.
We were just surprised to hear the 30-27.
Yeah, so that I shook my head when I said 30-27. I didn't think I did that bad, but then.
We didn't think either of you did that bad.
No, it was a great fight. Adam Barrett, congratulations.
Thank you. Tough
New
opponent.
Cage Wars Bantamweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Got